It's Alan. 9.
Meet Alan. Alan is a typical man of the modern world. He works and exercises daily. He's a fan of black and white cowboy movies and regularly attends viewings at a local vintage theatre. He is plain, he is boring, but most importantly, Alan is blissfully unaware of the world in which he lives his vanilla life. A modern world, a world in which everything Alan does is tracked, his life is under surveillance, his information is constantly being collected, stored and sold. Alan is a data point in a world of data points, nothing more than a number and something less than a man.
In a society deeply interwoven with technology, ubiquitous technical surveillance, or UTS, stands as a watchful eye, extending its reach far beyond mere observation. This intricate web of surveillance delves into the accumulation and meticulous examination of our digital interactions. Each action we take online, every click, swipe, and message, contributes to an elaborate digital mosaic that encapsulates our preferences, routines, and social links. UTS doesn't just skim the surface, it seeks to preserve this data indefinitely, creating a perpetual archive of our digital selves. This repository is not passive. It is actively mined to draw connections between individuals and the wider web of people, activities, and entities they interact with. Through this, UTS constructs a complex network of associations, mapping out the intricacies of human connections and behaviors within the digital realm. From the instant we awaken and glance at our smartphones, through the interactions with smart appliances in our homes, to our movements observed by CCTV cameras in public spaces, our personal information is ceaselessly gathered. This surveillance spans every device connected to the internet or capable of electronic communication, crafting an intricate portrait of our daily existence for entities engaged in collecting and scrutinizing this data. This relentless data harvesting offers a comprehensive view of our behaviors, preferences, and routines, laying bare the minutiae of our lives to those who hold the keys to this vast trove of information. The immense value of data in today's digital landscape is undeniable. Often likened to gold in its worth, data is exchanged, sold, and repurposed to customize and direct our online experiences, frequently without our clear approval. This process of profiling extends beyond mere marketing strategies and holds significant consequences for our personal privacy and security. The depth and breadth of information collected can be used in ways that go far beyond pushing targeted advertisements, affecting the very essence of our autonomy and safety in the digital age. The landscape of data collection is vast and varied, encompassing everything from our digital interactions, where each website visit and social media exchange contributes to our digital identity, to the electronic devices that track our locations, routines, and even intimate conversations. Our financial dealings and travel records add layers to our digital profiles, shedding light on our spending patterns, preferences, and whereabouts. The targets of this relentless data aggregation are both data and metadata, collected ubiquitously across different platforms and contexts. This wealth of information serves various purposes, from helping commercial entities tailor their offerings to enabling governments and less savory actors to craft and disseminate their narratives or schemes in ways that are more likely to resonate and be accepted by the public. The means of data acquisition are multifaceted, spanning online and electronic channels, visual and physical surveillance, as well as financial and mobility tracking, all converging to paint a detailed portrait of individuals for various ends. One of the most concerning aspects of UTS is the level of detail and personal information that can be extracted from seemingly innocuous activities. For example, connecting your smartphone to a rental car can unwittingly transfer your personal data to the vehicle's system, where it can be accessed by others long after you've returned the car. Online activities generate a distinctive digital footprint, facilitating the creation of in-depth profiles that reflect our behaviors and tastes, known as online UTS. This digital surveillance captures every online action, crafting a unique signature for each user. As this data accumulates, it forms a detailed identity profile rooted in individual habits and interactions. This encompasses a wide array of open-source information, from the data produced through engagements with websites, browsers, and search engines, to the use of applications, software, programs, and advertising identifiers. Over time, these digital traces coalesce into a precise depiction of a person's online behavior, laying bare their preferences and routines for analysis. The electronic ubiquitous technical surveillance threat vector revolves around gathering data on the manner in which individuals link their devices. This form of data collection enables the pinpointing of specific devices through a variety of signals and identifiers. It encompasses the Wi-Fi signals emitted by smart devices, the communications from Internet of Things, IoT gadgets, radio frequencies, the telematics data produced by vehicles, Bluetooth pairings, GPS data, RFID technology, device pairings, International Mobile Equipment Identity, IMEI numbers, media access control, MAC addresses, IP addresses, types of devices, analytical data, and beyond. This broad spectrum of electronic footprints offers a rich source of information for identifying and tracking the digital and physical movements of individuals across various platforms and devices. Visual and physical surveillance methods such as facial recognition and gait analysis transcend digital boundaries to document our physical presence and movements. These techniques enable the tracking of individuals, the recreation of events, and the crafting of detailed avatars that replicate our looks and actions. The visual physical ubiquitous technical surveillance threat vector involves the collection of data related to individuals' appearances as they navigate the world. This capability supports the detailed reconstruction of events through the monitoring of people's movements, leveraging technologies including CCTV systems, advanced processing algorithms, facial recognition software, gait analysis tools, doorbell cameras, and photographs shared online. This extensive monitoring framework captures and analyzes our physical interactions and movements, offering a profound level of insight and surveillance. The financial ubiquitous technical surveillance threat vector encompasses the tracking of data through financial transactions. This surveillance enables banks and government entities to monitor monetary exchanges globally, revealing individuals' lifestyle patterns and their connections to various institutions and people. It includes the actions of swiping, tapping, or inserting payment cards, the use of banking applications, transferring funds through third-party apps, and the issuance of checks. Through these activities, a comprehensive picture of an individual's financial behavior and affiliations is constructed, offering a detailed insight into their economic interactions and preferences. The Travel Ubiquitous Technical Surveillance Threat Vector captures data related to individuals' travel behaviors. It delineates the specifics of who is traveling, their destinations, the timing of their movements, and the modes of transport they choose. This category of surveillance gathers information from various sources, including flight itineraries, location queries on search engines, and data regarding travelers' connections and communications. Through the aggregation of this data, a detailed map of an individual's global movements and travel patterns is formed, offering insight into their personal and professional life. Navigating the pervasive landscape of surveillance requires a keen awareness of how our data is gathered, utilized, and possibly misused. Recognizing the intricacies and driving forces behind ubiquitous technical surveillance empowers us to safeguard our digital footprints and maintain our privacy in an era where technology's reach is limitless. By equipping ourselves with knowledge about these surveillance practices, we can adopt measures to shield our personal information from unwarranted intrusion and ensure our digital lives remain under our control.
As Alan makes his way about town, the world around him is watching. His GPS is tracking his location, his phone is gathering and reporting data to several apps that Alan has downloaded, Wi-Fi networks that Alan passes through are pinging his devices, closed-circuit cameras are recording his car, his face, his license plate number. When he passes over a toll bridge, a ledger is updated, noting the time and the speed he was traveling and deducting a toll from his account. On the surface, the information appears to be benign, but to someone who wishes to do Alan harm, this data is an asset, providing the raw material from which a profile of Alan's life may be constructed. And once this information is exploited, the amount of harm that may come to Alan is unknown.